All right, this is day 3 at Davos, and I'm actually merging day 2 and day 3 reflections together because I didn't get time yesterday to speak. Hectic 2 days, hectic 2 days, lots of sessions. I'll just pick up on a couple of themes that resonated with me. One was inclusive growth. Everybody's talking about how do we make sure there's inclusive growth, whether it's the world leaders, Merkel, for example, or it's about talking about what do we need to do to have growth more inclusive, or it was Sander leading a discussion on cities and showing a study that showed that cities that are more inclusive and more from the LGBT angle, but I took that if it's more inclusive, then those cities are the ones that economically grow more. So that was one theme that was running across. The second one really is AI and technology and what it's going to do to us. So Paul led a discussion on AI and the leadership imperative and what do leaders need to be doing in order to be thinking ahead, both for their businesses but also for their people, on what impact it will have. Or will it disrupt jobs? There was a second discussion on that. In fact, media was very keen on that in terms of asking us where would it go. And as we know, our study has shown that for India especially, that if we use AI, it will actually add about $1 trillion to the economy is what our study said. Now, in the process, will some jobs get disrupted? Yes, they will. But the net effect is going to be positive jobs. And then the next theme following from that was really, therefore, we need to build new skills. So the buzzword is new skilling, not reskilling. And the fact that new skills have to be built at all levels and that you have to learn all the time. And should it be the apprenticeship model, which was a conversation this morning with Ellen Shook, or should it be a constant learning model? But the fact that we have to include everybody into skilling all the time. So that was the second theme that resonated with me. And then I want to take a moment on the roundtable discussion that I led today. So I led a roundtable discussion with the Commerce and Industries Minister, Mr. Suresh Prabhu, really on digital agriculture. And we were discussing on how do we harness the power of digital to double farmers' income in India. And that's a goal that the government of India has taken. And there was a very interesting discussion on how digital could help unlock the potential, both in terms of increasing productivity or reducing costs or linking them through the value chain, and what we need to do to build a collaborative ecosystem together to make that happen. And that, to me, was a very interesting discussion. So with that, that's the end of day 3. I won't be here for the last day, which is tomorrow, Friday, because I fly back home. So that's it from me.